I got my belly button pierced July 9th, which was a little bit over a month ago. Maybe about like 2-3 days, right? What's today's date? Okay, it's a little bit more than 2-3 days, I think. 3 days over. Smart. Yeah. But I got my belly button pierced July 9th, and I got it pierced in military. Oh, well, not in military, but I got it pierced over in that area in the Jana Shopping Center. And the place is called Finders Keepers. It is not a bad place. They're super nice, and they're very forward with their information. They get straight to the point and let you know what it is that they're gonna do. And yeah, my piercing went pretty well, actually. I had to go in twice. The first time was because I didn't bring the stuff I needed. So before you go in, the things that you're gonna want to bring is an ID. You're really gonna need that. If you don't have an ID, I had to bring in at the time. I didn't have an ID, so I brought in a yearbook. They accept a yearbook and your birth certificate, but you have to bring both of those two things in. If you do not, if you do have an ID, then don't worry about that stuff. So yeah, that's what I needed to go get the piercing. And then after I handed them all of that, they pulled out the rings and let me choose which ring I got. My ring, okay, first of all, you guys don't know me, but my favorite color is purple. I'm purple. Yay. So I got a purple ring. There were two purple ones, actually. One was like a plum purple, and then one was like, I would call it lavender. I ended up getting the lavender one, and I'll show you guys that towards the end of the video when I'm done talking. But yeah, so it was really good. So I picked out my ring, and I ended up paying for it. I signed a couple papers and stuff, and then she took me back. One thing you want to make sure when you get there and they sit down, everything needs to be cleaned. And when they're taking out the instruments that they're going to use, like your needle, your clamps, the ring, everything needs to be clean. My piercer took everything out of a package, and I would highly recommend that because you want everything to be clean, and mine came out of a package, so I was like more sure that it was clean, which was good for me. Yay. So make sure everything's clean. She stood me up, which I prefer to be stood up. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I prefer to stand up when they're marking me. I say that like I'm gonna get it again, but no. I prefer to be standing up when they mark me, and that's what she did. She stood me up. She marked me the top and the bottom, and right there. Well, not so much inside, but yeah. And that's what happened. So she marked me. Then she laid me back down. She rubber band the clamps and clamped me. She took the needle, and my piercer didn't really count for me, and I don't know about you guys, but I would prefer that. That way it's not like I'm anticipating the pain. Like even if they were counting 1, 2, 3 push, I would still know, so it'd be like more painful. So I preferred for her to just go. But not everybody's like that, but I am personally, and I like it, so that's what happened. So yeah. Then after I got it pierced, she basically stood me up. She helped me up, and that was very nice of her. And I got to look at it, and it was really good. It was like really quick. It was like 5 seconds, and the pain was, yeah. Okay, let's address that. A lot of people usually talk about how, oh my god, it hurts so bad. I cried, and some people are like, did you do it yet? Okay, I'm sort of in the middle. I do not, it's not that I have a low tolerance pain, but pain doesn't really faze me as much. But my pain level, yes, I felt it, but it wasn't like to die for, like I'm gonna die. It wasn't like I'm gonna cry. It was just like, oh, you pushed it, like. And then on top of that, they make you take a deep breath in and out, and I kind of took mine like really slow, so I ended up feeling most of the stuff that I was not supposed to feel. So that's what you want to do. You want to take it really fast because that's how they're going to push it in. And they do that to make sure that you don't feel it as much. But, yeah. So that's what happened. The pain was not bad. Okay. Some people bleed right then and there. And pus, I believe. I'm going to say this. Mine did not bleed. Mine did not pus. It was just done. I don't know why it didn't. It's not infected or anything. But, yes, it was not bad at all. It didn't bleed. It didn't pus. It didn't hurt. It was cute. Yeah. So, yes, that happened. And then I will say yes, it did not bleed or pus. I said that like 3 times now. Sorry. But, I will say that, it did pus. I think it pus Saturday night, and it scared me because I was like, oh my god, it hasn't pus for a month and now it's pussing. I'm scared as infected, and it's not. What happened was I had pulled it. It had tugged on something. I didn't realize it though, but it had tugged on something, and I wasn't really paying attention to it. And then when I went to go clean it, I lifted my shirt up, and it was like crusty all around it, and it had pus coming out of it. And at the time, I couldn't tell what color the pus was until like I wiped it up with a Q-tip, and on the Q-tip it was yellow. And some people told me that when you have yellow pus, it's infected, and some people said it's normal. I didn't know because mine's never pus before, and I was scared anyway. So I called my piercer, which is the #1 thing you want to do if you think your belly button is infected or something's wrong with it. You go straight to your piercer, because if they can tell you whether it's infected or not, and if it is, they can help you fix that. Whether it be taking it out, which you don't want to do by yourself because that'll trap the infection in when it closes up. So you don't want to do that. But yeah. So that's what I did, and turns out mine was not infected. It was normal. I just tugged it on something. It hasn't pus since then, and I've been cleaning it. I'm really big about cleaning it because I don't want infections. I think it's too cute to get infections. So yeah.